Yeah, we got some, Kyler Reese, he's returning at running back. Harris Thompson, he's returning at quarterback this year. He played receiver, so he's moving quarterback. Peyton Self, he played on the line last year for us. He's back on the line up front offensively. And then, another big one, Nate Carter, he's back at running back. And we got a little jitterbug in Alex Acosta. He's going to play some receiver for us, a little slot, and all those guys play defense too. Kyler, and then Ammon's going to play some tight end for us. A bunch of them are playing, were started for us last year, but they're playing different positions. So we got some kids back, but they're moving around a little bit. And then all those guys play defense too. We're excited about our defense. We got up front, we got Peyton Self, Blake High, Nate Carter, Lane Lobdell, and then linebackers, we got, Kyler Reese and Ammon Crockett, and then in the secondary we got Harris Thompson, Alex Costa, and a couple other kids I know are going to contribute. But we got a couple of kids who are, we don't know who's going to be there yet. Everything.
Kyler starting as a sophomore last season. Was that kind of the deal last year in general? Do you have a lot of underclassmen? Did you have a lot of upperclassmen? And what's it looking like this year?
We don't like to play younger kids. Kyler's, he's physically gifted. He's a bigger kid. He's I think he's close to 200 pounds. And so if you're bigger like that, you can take a little beating on a Friday night. So some of the other kids, we don't like doing that. But we got a pretty mixed bag of kids from freshmen to seniors. We got a ton of seniors this year. We got like 7 kids who came out didn't play last year, and then we got a ton of freshmen. And then in the junior and sophomore class, I think we got about 12 kids combined. So at the top we're heavy, at the bottom we're heavy, in the middle we're kind of evened out with others.
You've been able to establish a winning program since 2020. You guys have seen a winning season. What is that hump that you guys need to get over, especially in the postseason? I see Kabul has kind of been the team to beat.
Yeah, Kabul's tough. They play such a physical and demanding schedule. So anytime they come into the playoffs, with a not so great record, but they're such a tough team. And then because they play a good schedule, and so, our conference is very competitive. I think the last 2 years, I think obviously Marionville's been at the top, but then there's been a bunch of teams. So Coxey's always been up there. Stockton's been up there, and we've been in the fight. Diamond finished strong last year. And so there's been this very competitive. All those teams we beat one another, and so it's no one's really run the table outside of Marionville. So it's been very competitive. It's a fun conference to be in.
Yeah, you guys close out the season against Sarcoxy and Marionville, but you have the Jamboree against Sarcoxy. So are you going to kind of use that to your advantage to kind of get an idea of what they look like early on, play some regular season games, then you got those teams to beat?
Yeah, it's always, playing Sarcoxy late, they're always a team that really gets going later in the year. And so we do see them in Jamboree. So, but, with the offense they run that, the veer and midline. So that's just tough to defend, and everything. So, but yeah, Jamboree, we're going to go out there. We still need to kind of figure out who we are. So we really got to use Jamboree to kind of see if what we're doing is really going to work, if we need to tweak it anything like that. But we're excited to get to the Jamboree so we can kind of, hit some other people again. We went to a team camp with Clever and Houston and everything. So that was good to see that a little bit. But, it's always good to hit on other people.
Is there anything that you really are taking away from last season that you liked from this squad and you hope to see again?
It's a lot of the same kids. We lost a couple of really good kids, and Brady Nicholson and Blake McNeese. Those are 2 key losses we lost. They're both playing, this year. Brady's playing basketball at Drury, and Blake's playing football at Evangel. But other than that, we're a lot of the same team. We got some different kids stepping in different roles and everything. And last year's team, it took us a little bit to get our footing, and then we kind of figured out who we were. So I think it's going to be very similar this year. It's going to be kind of a slow going for what we're doing, but we just want to, keep building every day. And, that's kind of what we lean on. We lean on trying to get better 1% every day, and that's what I tell the kids, and that's why, hopefully they leave practice every day getting 1% better than they did the previous day. So, it's something we kind of lean on, it's kind of roll with, and if they kind of contribute like they did last year, I think we can really build on what we did last year and keep growing a little bit.